All right, when working with this problem, the denominators are very close to each other. But before we even begin, this second fraction's denominator is not written in the form that you want it to be in. You want it to be in standard form with a leading coefficient that's positive. So in order for us to do that, we need to think of this in one of two ways. You can either think of factoring out a negative. If you think of factoring out a negative, this 2 becomes a negative 2, and I write that second. This negative x becomes a positive x, and I write that first. And then remember, when you're dealing with fractions, fractions can be represented one of three ways when you're dealing with negatives. The negative could be out in front of the entire fraction. It can be in the numerator, and it can be in the denominator. Okay? If you were handwriting this answer, you probably think of it, or a negative fraction, you usually think of it as this way. If you're entering it online, for me, you need to do it this way. Put the negative in the numerator. So all we need to do is take this negative right here and move it up. Now we have our LCD, which is x minus 2. So we take the numerator of our first fraction times any LCD factors missing from this denominator. Again, it's not missing anything, so you can either leave it or put a 1 there. Plus the next fraction's numerator, a negative 5, times any LCD factor missing from its denominator. Again, not missing anything. And so if you simplify your fraction, you get your final form.